So we'd like to just wish everyone a very happy Chinese New Year. It is the third or fourth day of the Chinese New Year in some places. And yesterday here at the Abbey, Xiaoyin, who is also from Singapore, and I spent 3 hours in the morning making a very traditional dish. I think it's mainly practiced in Singapore and Malaysia, is my understanding, that people get together and they have a salad that has many different ingredients representing, different auspicious sayings that are often said during Chinese New Year. So, for good fortune to come, for the house to be covered in gold and silver, and so forth. So we were explaining this to the community, and of course, we turned those phrases around to a Dharma context. So, for instance, saying things like, may our business prosper, well, instead, may the Dharma flourish. So everyone participated in that, and then got together and tossed the salad together. And the higher you get the salad, the more good fortune and the more prosperous the year is going to be. And it was just a very nice get-together and community-building kind of event. Yeah, so hopefully all of you who celebrate Chinese New Year have had the opportunity to celebrate with family and friends. And I think what's really important to keep in mind is what auspiciousness really means on this 15-day period. Because honestly, when I think about Chinese New Year, if you really think about it, you can create a lot of negative karma during this time. Yeah, it's a time where, you buy the best clothes for yourself, and then you get together and try and look good. You clean the house, you're trying to make your house look nice for the guests. The rest of the year, who cares? But now for 15 days, it's got to look spick and span. And you're supposed to say nice things to people. All right, so you get in the door. And I don't know how many of them are true. Yeah, so people come and you're like, oh, you look great. You're so tall, you're so short, fat, thin, that sort of thing. A lot of pleasantries. And then sometimes I think very often people are sitting there just trying to, this is the one time in the year you see some relative and you're not really sure what to say, and it's like, trying to get out of it. So, if you spend 15 days like that, and overeat too, you spend 15 days eating at every relative's house, and then you spend a lot of time playing mahjong, that's what I recall. 15 days like that. That's not very auspicious, actually. So I think it's a time where we can actually try and turn this practice around and do something virtuous with that. So I was thinking about how I wish I could have celebrated Chinese New Year in the past if I had applied the Dharma. So cleaning the house, obviously cleaning is a very big spiritual practice. So you can think about cleaning your mind as you clean your house. Well, most of you hopefully have the house clean by now, who celebrate Chinese New Year. And, decorating it, I think it's a great opportunity to make offerings. Yeah, we can offer all our new clothes to the three jewels before we offer them to ourselves and wear them. Yeah, offer up all the food. Like yesterday when we were making the salad, we thought it's like a mandala offering. The whole universe, all these different parts in different colors. So it's a great way to just keep making offerings as you go. And I do recall the way I did turn it around with relatives that I hadn't seen a long time was just to cherish the opportunity to connect. And I made it a point to try and talk to someone that I had not talked to in the family before. I have a very large family. So you're at these 40-person gatherings and not quite sure who's who. So I would push myself to go talk to someone that I wasn't familiar with, and often you find out things about your relatives you don't know. Yeah, so just to cherish the people who you're getting the chance to connect with. Then it became a much happier opportunity. And I think my favorite thing actually was to go to the temple, usually somewhere in the middle of the 15 days, where it's an opportunity to make offerings to the Sangha, just to be with the Buddhist community and wish everybody well and celebrate with volunteers. Yeah, so for those of you who have the opportunity to do that, that's a great way to celebrate Chinese New Year. And then your mind is happy. Hopefully you don't overeat. And that you have a really an auspicious Chinese New Year, making virtuous aspirations and engaging in virtuous actions that will last for a very long time, not just for this year.